is Barron. I am Ray's aunt. And I say I am Ray's aunt because I didn't have to. I chose not to see him when he passed to the other life. Because I don't want to remember him that way. I remember him for the kind, loving, good man that he was to everyone. My brother Oswaldo was Ray's dad. Dad is a term that only Abulaban will never be referred to, will be referred by. The tragedy that he has brought into our lives cannot be described no matter how hard I try. The pain and suffering of others is something that you have absolutely no clue about, Holly Abulaban. You are the only one that matters. I understand they're preparing you for life in prison, and I ask myself, who prepared any of us that loved Ray so much to live life without him? From the moment I received the call from my niece Lisbeth, Ray's sister, I refused to accept the reality of what I was hearing. It just did not make sense. And I kept thinking, this only happens in movies. It happens in maybe in other people's lives, not in ours. Suddenly, all I could think about was my dear sister-in-law, Lupita, Ray's mother. How was I going to face her as a mother myself? How could any of us mothers know, except that we lose a child in such a way that is making no sense? No one will ever grieve more the loss of a child than a mother. Just a few months before, Ray, along with all of his cousins and brothers, spearheaded a Mother's Day celebration for their grandmother, my mother, who is now 91 years old, who to this day believes that Ray died of a heart attack because we had to keep it away from her, the horrible, horrible murder that he died by. I couldn't make myself, like I said, see him in his coffin. I will hang on to that sweet image of him making over his mother, his grandmother. He was the perfect nephew, the perfect brother, the perfect citizen. He was a great man, something you will ever, ever know what it's about, Abulaban. How many victims did your cowardness leave behind? Let's start with your own family. The disgrace of being related to a criminal that will hopefully rot in jail. Your mother, who will see you die day by day in prison. You won't be dead like Ray, but you will also not be living. And then there's Amira, poor child. Not even your own daughter, now an orphan, mattered to you. And let's not forget Anna's mother and sister and all of the family, who also lost a granddaughter, a niece. And then there are all the wonderful friends that Ray and Anna had. Your sick narcissism cut short two beautiful lives at their prime and left a devastation of broken hearts on Ray's and Anna's side, and your side as well. And I hope that you will get the maximum sentence, what you deserve. You deserve no better. Thank you, Your Honor.